Hey guys, welcome back. In the last session, we have discussed about when to use predicate, and we have seen an example on the predicate as well. We have written a simple pseudo code. Okay, in this session, what I'm doing is I'm going to write a complete code for this scenario. Okay, let's do not waste our time. Let's go jump into the implementation. Now over here, before going to write the code, over here I want to add one point actually. So whatever I am going to going to write, sorry. So I'll be writing the code, the main code in the business class, and uh, the implementation code in the client application. Okay, so just observe it first. Okay, do not practice it while uh, you know teaching it, while explaining the things, while writing the code. So just go through the video. So understand the video, then you can start writing, then you can start practicing it. Okay, fine, let's jump to the implementation. Now let me right click on the source main Java. Let me create a class. So now I'll be taking the class name as a calci. I'll be taking the class name as a calci. I'll I'll add this class into a package called business class. Com dot example dot java 8 dot features dot practice dot, I'll say business class. Finish. So I've created a calci class. Now the next thing is what we have to do is we have to create a main class. Let me create a main class. So I'll be giving the main class name as calci main. Okay, and this main class will be stored in a package called client application. Com dot example dot java 8 dot feature dot client dot application. And this client application, the client main calci main class will be having a main method. Okay, now let's go to the calci class. In the calci class, we are going to write a method which is used to check, which will be checking the given number. If the given number is even or odd, check given number is a method which will be taking two parameters. One is the predicate, the other one is the actual value which we want to pass to the predicate. Open the curly braces. Inside the curly braces, write the list of statements which you want to do. So for example, let's say I want to, okay, I have to give the object name as right. So predicate. So now I'll use this predicate object. I'll call the test method of predicate. Test is a abstract method, right? Okay. So I'm passing the number to a predicate. Okay. So number is what type it is? It is an integer type. Let's pass the integer over here. Integer. Okay. And this test method will be returning the boolean value. So instead of taking to separate, we can take it into separate we can assign to a separate variable. You can say that is uh, even, or you can say is valid, and we can return is this way also we can do it. Otherwise, we can directly return this. Instead of doing this, we can directly return. We can directly write a return statement. So this predicate.test method will be returning the boolean value. So what I'll do is I'll be writing the boolean. So it's kind of this approach could kind of it's kind of difficult to understand for some of the people. What I'll do is I'll write I'll take this value into I'll assign the result into some variable. Okay, so I'll give this as is valid, and I'll return this is valid. Instead of is valid, we can write is even as well. is even or odd. It's kind of like good approach, good naming convention. So I follow the same naming convention. So is written is a type of what? Is written is a variable of type boolean. So when you're returning the is even or odd variable name, you should return the type as well. So we'll be returning the type. That's it. And public. Fine. Let me go to the calci main class. In the calci main class, I'll be creating an object of calci equals to new calci. Okay. So now I want to call the method of calci. So the here we have a check given number, check given method. This will be taking the predicate and the number. So we need to pass the two values if you want to make a call to this check given number method. So what I'll do is anyhow we haven't provided any implementation right now. What I'll do is I'll be providing the implementation for the predicate test method. So the predicate test method will be taking an object of type T, right? So you can see over here, let me show you. I don't want to confuse you. So the test method will be taking an object of type T, right? This is an abstract method. We need to provide an implementation. We are just going to write that only. Okay. So now what I'll do is I'll be providing the implementation. I'll say this is a number. It will be taking it number, lambda expression, number, percentile 2 double equals to 0. And if the number is get divisible by 2, so we can say that this is a predicate. And this is an implementation. This is the implementation of test method. So where test method is available in a predicate, we have to give this details. Predicate of integer, and I'll say int predicate. Cool. Fine. The order into function. So now I'll say int predicate dot test method, and here I need to pass a two value. Sorry, not test method. Sorry. What I'll do is now I want to call the calci method. I want to call the method of calci, right? See, we want to call this method check given number method. Okay, so for this method will be taking the two parameters, predicate and the number. Okay, so I have predicate now. I have a predicate now. And I want to give the number as well, right? Let me define the number. Number equals to 24. Okay, define the number. What I'll do is I'll say calci dot check given number will be passing the by default it is taking right. It is taking the predicate and it is taking the number as well. So now this method will return Boolean value, right? This method will return the Boolean value. Boolean is even or odd. Is even or odd. So now here we are writing the condition. If the given number is even or odd, so we'll say this. That's why as well. The number is even number. The number is even number. Else it's an odd number. It's an odd number. Okay. Okay. So what we have done, we have created an object of calci class, and we want to make a call to this calci method, right? This calci method will be taking the two parameters, predicate and the number. So we have provided the implementation. So this calci method will be calling the implementation of this test method. Okay, so we have provided the implementation over here. Okay, it will call this method now. Once it calls, it will return the true or false. That's what it will be doing. Let me run this one. Run as Java application. So it is returning the 24 is the even number. Okay. So that's all from this session. In the next session, what I'll do is I'll be debugging this code. I'll show you how the things are executing it. Okay. So until then, thank you for watching, and please subscribe to my videos. Some of the fellow members are like just watching the videos without any subscription. Please subscribe the videos and like share with it friends as well. Okay. Thank you for watching.